Hi, I'm Tiffany Angeles, and I created the content on this site because I have spent the last 15 years learning about money. And you want to know what I found? I found that it's not actually about the money. So what we're going to talk about on this site is what actually needs to happen in order for you to make more money. And that has to do with a lot of things other than the tangible issue of exchanging cash for cash or credit card for items. In this site, I want to talk to you about how I started in corporate and I went to start a side business, and that side business turned into a full-time business, and that full-time business turned into a multiple six-figure business. And all the while, I was busy trying to learn about business. I got a business degree in college. I did everything I could to learn about business, but the thing that made the difference was the studying I did about money and changing your beliefs and ideas around money. That was the thing that made the difference in us making a successful business. There is so much information out there on how to run a successful business. There's even information on how to do your business specifically successfully. And there is no shortage of information on how to do a balance sheet, what to put into your 401k, how to have a budget, but that is not what's going to change your mentality around money. Let me tell you, if you get the mentality around money correct, then all of those other things will be much easier to get to. And I learned this process through entrepreneurship. And I know a lot of you either want to start a business, or you have a business, or you have some dream that's going to take more cash. So we all need more money, but what we really want that money for is the freedom to do the thing that we want to do to accomplish what we're meant to do in this life. And that's what I want for you. So I want to help you learn the things that it took me 15 years to learn. I want to streamline it so that you can do it much faster. Now, the fundamental things that I learned have to do with three things. One, it's all about changing your thinking. We are programmed, and sometimes in my case, it's in my DNA. I am half Dutch, and let me tell you, I can pinch a penny like nobody else. I can stretch a dollar and do what I need to do to be frugal, and I spent a lot of years doing that, but that actually turned into tight-fistedness and scarcity and just a lack mentality, so I had to work really hard to change that. Some of you are on the opposite end of the spectrum, and you just are, money's no big deal, you don't really care about it, but then on the other hand, you don't really have any of it. So we want to get to this balanced place. That's the other thing that I want to talk about is wisdom. I'm a huge proponent of exercising wisdom, and to me, wisdom comes back oftentimes to a balance. We're not going to go way out on one extreme. We're not going to tell you this is the only way to do it, but I do want to focus on the balance between what the best advice out there is for you and what you can do to actually implement it. The last thing is I want to talk about the spirituality of money. That to me is the biggest component. The spiritual process of changing your mindset around money is one where you're actually changing yourself, and that is a profoundly spiritual process. In order to get anywhere outside of your current comfort zone, you're going to have to change the way you think, you're going to have to exercise some wisdom, and you are going, trust me, you're going to have to access that spiritual component. That's the part of you that changes who you are, that gets to your best self, that does the thing that's hard because you have to change you. You have to stop blaming and criticizing and saying it's the economy and saying it's, such and such fault. It's the way I was raised. I've never had any money. Whatever. It doesn't matter. All you can change is yourself. And we're going to start by changing our thought process. So I hope that you follow me on this journey. It is a journey. I have by no means arrived, but I'm so excited to share with you what I've learned so far so that we can continue to make more money for really the purpose of doing what it is that you were designed to do. So take a look around the site and enjoy, and we'll talk soon.